Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Julian with me. We've just beaten Brentford 1-0 here at Cheetah Community Stadium.
And we've gone top of the league. Don't forget that bit.
But can you really look, you can't look into it too much though. It's early on, Julian.
It's not that early. You know how many games have gone?
Julian, I am one to know it's early on because trust me, it is. There's still a long way to go. We're not only 1 point ahead of I believe it's, City.
All right, so how many games have gone?
This will be our 13th, I believe.
13th, so we're about 25% of the way through the league.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's getting there. It's getting there. And it's better to be top at any time.
That's true. Do you see Arsenal kicking on them and staying here though, and cementing the space? Because we've still got, I'd say, quite a favourable run of fixtures until you really meet Liverpool away.
Yes.
Yeah, you're confident?
Yeah, I see us in a similar position to City were last season about this time.
Right.
In as much as we're playing okay.
Yeah.
If I was giving a school report, I'd probably say a B+, maybe an A-. You can't really say that it's brilliant, everything's clicked.
Yeah.
And City were in a similar situation last season when they had this unbelievably great striker, but they couldn't quite integrate him in, even though he was scoring. And what we've done today and what we've done for the season up to now is we've started playing a different style of football.
But we don't have a Haaland striker that we're integrating. So what is the reason that Arsenal, do you think, have taken time to click into gear? Even though, like Robbie just mentioned, top of the league, top of a Champions League group.
Okay, we haven't got a Haaland type striker, but what we're doing, we're playing in a slightly different way in as much as we're putting more emphasis on the defence.
Yeah.
And we're not relying so much on the attack. And there was a famous quote by probably my least favourite manager of all time.
Oh, who could that be? Ferguson?
Yeah, Ferguson. I'm sure you can probably think of the quote. And it went along the lines of, attack wins you games, defence wins you titles. And that's the way we're playing. And people have been criticising us, saying we're not playing well. But defensively, we're playing incredibly well, much better than last season. I think
there was almost moments where we weren't with Aaron Ramsdale at the back today.
Yeah, but that was individual mistakes that you can never. I mean, on the training ground, you don't train for making mistakes like that.
True.
And he got away with it.
Yeah.
And in the second half, as everyone's been saying, he got his confidence back. There was two poor moments from him, and one, it wasn't even close to being giving away a goal, and the other one, I can't believe they didn't score from. But we got away with it.
We did.
And it became 1-0 to the Arsenal.
Let me just get your observation of the game. Like, what would you describe it as after watching that? Because Lee said, wasn't happy with the performance. Robbie kind of described a smash and grab job, kind of. But like, we did dominate possession. And, we controlled it, but it was last minute, last small margins. Kai Havertz with the winner. How would you describe the performance and the result today?
Okay, it was controlled. If you had to say one word, describe it in one word, it was a controlled performance.
Did you feel that though? Is that the feeling you had watching it?
Yeah, I wasn't in any way concerned, apart from when Ramsdale decided to kick it to their centre forward, that we were going to concede any goals.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was a matter of time before we scored, but we felt very much in control.
Right.
And I wasn't concerned that we were going to lose. And I think what Arteta's now done is create a team that pretty much 90% of the time, even higher than 90%, isn't going to lose a game. Right. So there's always a chance that when there's fine margins, something kind of off the ball is going to happen, something a little bit outrageous is going to happen.
Yeah.
At Newcastle, we found in the VAR room you had Shearer and Ant and Deck. But if you don't have these absurd moments in football, which are going to come every so often, you're going to either draw or win pretty much every game. And again, you've got to give credit to Arteta for creating this environment of not losing. And it's very similar. I think Robbie mentioned it, or Lee mentioned it before. Going back to the George Graham years, is what we did then. And the reason we won the league wasn't because we played amazingly fast flowing football, that we didn't concede goals. We didn't concede goals.
It was resolute.
Yeah, and Arteta's been here for now 200 games.
Yes, correct.
200 games.
Correct.
He's won 116 of those games.
Here come the notes.
Here come the notes. He has a 58% win ratio.
Oh, even got the percentage.
Yeah, it would have been 57.5% had it not been for Mr. Havertz. But it was 58%. Now, let's put that into perspective against other great Arsenal managers.
Okay, you got the notes for that? Go on.
Arsene Wenger, 111. George Graham, 107.
Okay.
Herbert Chapman, 88. Mikel Arteta, 116. Now, there used to be a banner at
So you're
Highbury.
saying he's better than all of them?
For the first 200 games, he's better than all of them. Now, that is not my opinion. That is a statistical fact. And it reminds me, there used to be a banner at Highbury when George was there, George Graham, and it said, George knows. And later on, there used to be a banner when Arsene was there. Remember
knows? Does it
no,
say
no,
Arsene
no,
knows or not?
it said Arsene knows better. So maybe we can have a banner now. Arteta knows best.
Do you know what? On that note, I hope you make that banner. We'll end it there. Thank you, Julian.